BBN, Jack Frost. What's up, party people? How is everybody doing? I don't like the way this lighting is. So allow me to change this because I got the white shirt on today. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Allow me to change this lighting up a little. I don't like the lighting today. That's better. How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody having a beautiful day. What up, Ray Banda, Prince to Amir, Corey S says, bless Sir Jade. Oh, okay. Shout out to Jade Mastinoff. Her song Depression is #1 play in UK. Her song Rematch 3 most requests in USA for independent. Shout out to Jade Mastinoff. That's a fact. #1 in UK, Depression. Huh. I should make sure I don't forget that. Try not to forget that. What up, Real Drone? What up, Jenny? How y'all doing this morning? Albert Robinson, Rio Martinez, salute my brother. Who else we got up in here? Honey Mel, Almond Brown. Strength and Honor says 55 years plus another 30-year sentence. No. Those are the run concurrent. Those are all run concurrent. So basically what concurrent mean is that they all run at the same time. So you're basically going to do whatever the most is. And he still has the pending capital murder charge in San Antonio. He's not getting it back out. He's finished. We do not know if that's your little cousin, homeboy. So come in here, enjoy, but we don't got no proof that's your little cousin. Don't just throw that out there. What up, Fab? Still smoking. Young Vado, and there is no free Tay K. We're not saying that. Tay K coming out in 2080. Okay, Apollo. Shout out to Eric Mack. Well, I hope he just does his time and he is able to come back out. I don't want nothing to happen to him while he's in jail. That's a fact. I don't want nothing to happen to him. What up, Brolick? Greg Davis. Grams on deck. What up, Darren Moore? First thing before we even start the show today, and I want to apologize to Bring It to Life because I don't talk about these guys' platform enough on here for me. I just forget about them. I want to apologize. But these are the guys that do my merch. These guys right here. I've been hoping they were going to send me a banner for me to put it up behind me, but they have yet to send me a banner. Bring It to Life. Go over there. We have the link in the description, so you can always just go to the link. This is some of the stuff that they sell on their channel you might like. Look at that shit. This shit is dope. Look. A fucking rose growing out the concrete. That's what that is, by the way. Shout out to Bring It to Life. Okay. Wait, hold on. I hope that's not his wife. Somebody get her number. I mean, I'm not saying I hope that's not his wife, like he can't be with her. They go to Yerp shirts. If y'all want one in those shirts right here, this is the BBN merch that they also sell. What up, Bryce? Go check out Bring It to Life. And whoever knows how to hook up this type of web channel for Instagram, please somebody let me know and help me out. I want to know how to hook up one of these for my videos on BBN. So somebody please hook me up. Let me know how to do that. Anyway, BBN coffee mugs in the somebody put a link up, please. You have her number, not giving it out. Shout out to you. Couple of more things I want to plug before we start the show. I plan on attending this event on Sunday. I'm just explaining this one time. Everybody that's going to show up, please show up with positivity. Everybody that's going to show up, please show up with positivity. Please don't show up with any effery going on with you. Please don't show up with any effery going on with you. Just show up with positivity. Show up ready to have a good time. Show up in order to enjoy yourself. It's going to be this event right here. Going to be there on Sunday. Show up to enjoy yourself. Show up to have a good time. Don't show up for the BS. Let's see how many BBN people we could get out there to that event. And then that'll give us a good understanding of what we could do if we decide to actually do the Force Fest. That'll give us a good idea of what we could do when we decide to do that. So let's see how many BBN people we could get out there. So come out there. If you got BBN merch, wear it. I think these guys own the rights to self-destruction, but yeah, I think that the we need one nowadays though. But there's a lot of rappers, like mainstream rappers, that's not going to be able to make a self-destruction fucking song because all of their songs is about creating destruction inside of oneself. So hey, can we get them likes up? A couple more things I want to plug before we go in, and we're gonna step right into the show. Shout out to Bel Air. Shout out to Bel Air, channel sponsor. Yes, we got BBN hoodies. Check the link. Somebody put that link that just went up. Teesprings link. It's a whole bunch of BBN merch that says a lot of different things. Go find one you like. Somebody put my IG up. Hit me on IG, Corey S. Have her hit me on IG. Jay Massentoff, right? What do you mean a free interview? I don't pay people for interviews. No disrespect intended. What up? There go my IG right there. Hit me on the IG. I don't see no Jade Massentoff account, so I don't know how she spell it. And the Puerto Rican governor likely to resign. He has not resigned yet, but he's likely to resign. For all of our Boricua family members out there, I just got an alert. It says Puerto Rican governor likely to resign. I have no idea what TWU means. I'm not good at this stuff. So, but shout out. Oh, we're also gonna have Snow Billy on the show shortly. We are going to contact Snow Billy. I'm gonna need this. You sleep?
What's up?
What's up, baby girl? You sleep?
I mean, no, I just haven't fully woken up yet.
Yeah, you're on my show right now, right?
Oh, I am?
Whatever. You went to bed? Oh. How are you doing this morning?
I mean, pretty good. I haven't woken up fully yet.
Okay, that's not good. All right, I just want to say good morning, and I want to introduce everybody to my daughter. Don't say your name. I got some weird trolls in here. They're gonna try to find you. Hello.
I wasn't gonna say my name to begin with.
Okay. Okay. Say hi to everybody. Be like, yo, what's up, chat?
I mean, what's up? I don't know what to say. My voice sounds like so bad right now.
So tomorrow I'm gonna call you tomorrow morning. You know what you're gonna do? You're gonna be up early. You're gonna work those vocal cords. Make sure that you sound like you.
Like not like yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Love you. Bye.
Love you too. Bye.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what TW. That's my daughter. Let's get to the show. We're gonna call her tomorrow. We're gonna see if she woke up on time. Couple of things we want to talk about. Then we're gonna call Snow Billy up. Yeah, because I just wanted to get rid of. I wanted to get rid of another one of those lies that people constantly be pushing out there. They don't know nothing about me. They just be lying. Okay, look, Corey S. Send me everything that you have on Jade to my IG. I promise to you, I'm gonna get to it this week. Yeah, you feel me? Appreciate you, Jason Myers. I just wanted to, yeah, because everybody they be throwing mad hate, they be lying to y'all. I'm telling you, stop believing these suckers. Stop believing these suckers, yo. They don't know shit about me. They just think they know stuff about me. They find a little kernel like this and they make up a big fucking snowball worth of shit. Niggas don't know what they talk about. Yeah, what up? Anyway. First thing I want to talk about real quick is we're gonna talk about the Tay K situation, right? Just to let everybody know, we're gonna talk about the Tay K. Before we go any further, for anybody that plans on donating today, I'm gonna need y'all to donate only to the Cash App for the next like a week. The reason being is my credit cards were stolen. So I'm gonna need, the only credit card that I still have is my Cash App credit card. So if you're gonna donate, I'm gonna need y'all to donate to the Cash App. If you just want to donate the regular way, that's just fine. It's not a big deal. But if you want to donate, I'm gonna need y'all to donate to the Cash App. My credit cards were stolen. 2 of my credit cards were stolen. I only have 1 left, and the only one that I have left currently until them other ones get replaced is the one with my Cash App on it. So I want to let everybody know that, yeah, they were stolen. It's a fact. I don't even want to go into how they were stolen. I don't even want to go into who stole it. It was stolen. It just is what it is. There's nothing I can do about it at this point. I just gotta wait. I cut them off. I gotta wait for the well, look, haters, y'all just can't even see it. You're not an alpha. No alpha is gonna. I wish I would have let that message go through. Don't kick alpha yet. Yo, alpha, try to drop that message again. I'll whoop yo. Look at this. Do you know what an alpha is? If you knew what an alpha was, you know that an alpha wouldn't do that. An alpha wouldn't do that. I'm gonna hide your ass. Get up out of here. They mad that I got a good relationship with my daughter. That's crazy. You see how sick these people are? Anyway, let's get into the jump off. Oh no, I can't talk about the MTA book and stuff right now. Hey, that's a beta male behavior. That's a fact. I'm laughing at his shit. Oh man. I don't know what that means. You had no Fruit Loops. I don't know what you're talking about. So you're gonna next crazy comment that William Felix make. We don't know him. He gotta go. Oh, also, I want to apologize to who we kicked yesterday. I still can't find your name, but we kicked somebody yesterday, and they said that they were trying to, Cream. said that he was trying to comment and it wasn't letting him comment. So I want to apologize to Cream Lord. I'm going to find your fucking name and I'm going to make sure that you can come back with your regular fucking name. I want to apologize to you. Carrie, I don't know about because she just get on my nerves. But I guess I'll let Carrie come back too because she get on my nerves. But sometimes she makes good. Oh, the Cash App. This is Cash App. Cream Lord be wilding a lot of the times, but what happened yesterday, he wasn't wrong for. It's just he needed to. If I'm okay, so I'm gonna let y'all know something right now. You do be going crazy. I'm gonna let y'all know something right now. If I ask you to clarify, please clarify. Because once I ask you to clarify, that means that I'm about to kick you because you just said some shit worth kicking, and I don't want to kick you. You feel me? I don't want to kick you, but you said some shit. I gotta kick you. So please clarify because I don't want to kick you. Carrie is okay some of the times. I like Carrie. Just you know, just the constant going the opposite of whatever I'm talking to about. Like you can't disagree with everything that I say. Not everything. Like, what are you doing? I can't. I'm pretty sure if me and Hitler sat down. I'm pretty sure if me and Hitler sat down, right? Me and Hitler, we sat down. I'm pretty sure we wouldn't disagree on everything. You understand what I'm saying? Not on everything. All right. That's my point, Honey Mel. If you disagree with everything, like everything, you understand what I'm saying? And Carrie disagrees with every single thing that comes out of my mouth. So I got tired of her. But I'll bring her back too. My daughter's 15. Tay K got 55 years. Okay, now check this out real quick, just so we can talk about this Tay K thing. Tay K got 55 years. And he still has another murder charge that he has to go to court for. And the second murder charge, he actually pulled the trigger. So he got 55 years for not pulling the trigger. How much time you think they're going to give him for actually pulling the trigger? Hold on, Oscar Rodriguez. I just want to show you something, and I'm not showing you this to be a dick. This is a hip hop channel. Whenever I cover anything outside of hip hop, this is a video on the channel. Let's go into the video.
Your face is your moneymaker. So why would you pair it with
shout out to the commercial? But we're gonna skip past it because I don't. Hey yo, so I'm down here in Manhattan. But basically what's happening down here in Manhattan on 42nd Street is I don't know. Just wanted to show you. I cover lots of things over here, my brother. So if he got 55 years, if he got 55 years for a murder that was committed that he didn't even pull the trigger, and there's another murder that they're accusing him of that they're saying he actually pulled the trigger, what do you think is going to happen? Shout out to Deontay. You almost back. Damn, I'm sorry about Deontay said he had to bury his 5-year-old dog. I'm sorry about that, Deontay. I'm an animal lover too. I'm sorry about that. You had to bury a 5-year-old child, by the way. That just happened to be a dog. They gave the trigger man life. I'm gonna tell you what happened. In my opinion, these are my opinions when I'm saying. I'm gonna tell you what happened. Tay K got bad counsel. I don't know if it was from his lawyer, and I don't know if it was just from his family, but I don't think it was his lawyer. I think it was his family, because let's just pay attention to what Tay K did, right? Somehow he ended up getting a bond or a bail. Somehow he ended up getting a bond or a bail. He was 16 when the crimes happened. Somehow he ends up getting a bond or a bail. You got to understand, when you're an artist, when you make music and they give you a bond or a bail, that's for a couple of different reasons. One of the reasons is they're giving you an opportunity to see what you're going to do. If Tay K comes out from his bond or bail, starts doing music, starts being productive, starts doing something to make it looks like he's showing some remorse for whatever the hell that happens, I'm telling you right now, he doesn't get 55 years. He doesn't get 55 years. He doesn't get 55 years. Okay? Because they would have offered him a really, really good plea deal. They would have offered him a really good plea deal. So now check this out. They give him bail, bond, whatever they gave him. This fool cuts off his freaking ankle bracelet and runs up to New York. I'm pretty sure his lawyer didn't tell him to do that. So for anybody that tried to say that his lawyer gave him bad advice, I don't think his lawyer gave him bad advice. Your lawyer has to do what you want your lawyer to do. And I think that anybody who is stupid enough to cut their ankle bracelet off and run up north to New York, out of all states to try to hide in, New York and New Jersey are the worst. Hold on. I'm going to explain this to y'all right now. Out of every state to try and hide in, New York and New Jersey are the worst. New Jersey is better than New York. New York, there's cameras everywhere. There's cameras everywhere. There's cameras everywhere. Where are you hiding? That's one. Two, okay, so this is the one thing that people might not know about us New Yorkers, right? Celebrities are everywhere. So we're used to just recognizing niggas. Just because we don't recognize you and then go bother you, that don't mean anything. You understand what I'm saying? But we're used to recognizing people. So he wasn't even, he can't even go out. You understand what I'm saying? You trying to run from the law, you got to go somewhere like Montana, Utah. You got to go to one of those states. First of all, you got to go to a red state. That's one. You got to go to a red state. Okay, that's one. Two, you got to go live out on the country. You can't go live in the inner city. That's not going to happen. You understand what I'm saying? First of all you need is one hater. That's it. One hater. One person that just don't like you. They don't even got a reason. They just don't like you. You got to go to a red state and you got to go live in the fucking mountains or in the woods somewhere. Forget about going to clubs. Forget about enjoying fucking the nightlife. West Virginia, yeah. Forget about all that stuff. You got to go to where they still got cattle. You got to go to where they still got cattle. Period. Period. This dude cut his ankle bracelet off and ran to New York, New Jersey. You were trying to get caught. Period. Period. That ain't make no sense. That was retarded. So I'm thinking anybody that's stupid enough to do that is definitely dumb enough for his lawyer to come to him and be like, yo, we got to take a deal of some kind. Okay, you don't want to talk, not a problem, but we still got to take a deal. If you don't take a deal, they're going to hit you in the face with your bags, right? Anybody that would do the foolishness that he did, I still don't think whether he had to talk or not, still wouldn't have took the damn deal. And then, you know, once you run, that's kind of admitting guilt. You know, once you run, once you try to skip bail, once you try to run, that's admitting guilt. Hey, yo, can we get those likes up, please? It's crazy. Real quick, shout out to Tilsa Wright. Tilsa Wright, she wrote this book right here, Lady in Red. It's a good book. You should check it out. Tilsa Wright. This is the back. If I want to just, I was going to do that so you could have stopped it, but this shit is never going to get clear enough. Also, check out Do That on all major streaming platforms. That book, that song is it's a song, it's a video. And Kush Lee, and also the video stars Bun Bunny and Kush Lee. Shout out to Bun Bunny. She's a really good singer. She's a cutie too. So shout out to Do That on all major streaming platforms. Go check out that song. It's actually the sound part of the soundtrack to this book. So go check out that song. You might like the song. You might then go get the book. You might read the book and be like, hey, this book is kind of dope. And then you might go check out the song. But definitely go check out the song, copy the book. When you're young, you don't understand consequence. You got to understand, this dude was 16 years old when this happened. So he probably think living 16 years was a long time. 16, living to you 16, that's a short amount of time. You know, living to you 20, that's a short amount of time. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you got to understand, you got individuals out here that's living to they 60, 70 years old, 40, 50 years old. 16, that's a very short amount of time. Because think about it, at least until, well, depending on what kind of household you grew up in, most of your life, you wasn't even out in the street. You understand what I'm saying? You wasn't even able to do anything that you wanted to do. I think that this is just my personal opinion. I think that individuals that are like Tay K, that are just out there doing violence, we need them off the street. I get it. I get it. But Tay K isn't out there fighting a good fight. Tay K isn't out there fighting a good fight. Tay K is out there beating up civilians, shooting civilians. He shot his cameraman. He's being accused of killing and robbing the guy that was his cameraman. I don't feel bad for what he's going through. He deserved what he's getting. I feel bad for him that he wasn't taught better. That I feel bad for him for, that he wasn't taught better. Because if he was taught better, there might be a couple of more people. There might at least be 2 people that would still be alive today. So I feel bad that he wasn't taught better. I don't feel bad that he's getting his consequences. No, he's not a gangster. He was attacking civilians. How the hell are you a gangster if you're attacking civilians? How? Please, somebody explain to me how you're a gangster if you're attacked. I'm a civilian, right? If you got a gang member that's trying to get me killed, if you got a gang member that's trying to set people on me, How is that gangster? I'm part of the media. I report news. If you got gang members that's trying to shut me up, how is that gangster? I know quite a few very powerful individuals, and even when they don't like some of the stuff that I say, they don't try to shut me up. Parents are absolutely failing the youth. That's a fact. Yep, once you run, that's a whole nother problem. I feel bad that he wasn't taught better. I don't feel bad that he has to now live with his consequences of his actions. They have to make an example out of him. They have to make an example out of all of them young kids. They have to make an example out of them. They don't have a choice. Let me explain something to you real quick. Imagine if Texas somehow decided that they were just going to give these guys 5 and 10 years apiece, right? Just imagine. Texas was like, you know what? We're just going to give these guys 5 and 10 years apiece. That's not a deterrent. Other little kids that's out here talking crazy, they're going to be like, you know what? I could do 5 years. And then Texas is a 1-for-1, right? So that means that you're only doing 2.5. So they said that his, that's funny, Mr. Breezy McCain. Almost got me to read that. Yeah, Bryce gang. First of all, the problem isn't fathers or mothers not being in the household. All right, let's just get this clear. The problem is we have too many. The problem is shit like trolls. The problem is the negativity. The problem is the hate, period. Because they are why, if the father is not being in the household is the problem, why almost every single fucking NBA basketball player grew up in a household with only a moms? It's not the issue. Okay, why we have so many NFL football players that grew up with only a moms? That's not the issue. Let's stop trying to blame everything on men. Let's stop trying to blame everything that's bad on men. Okay, let's stop doing that, because you got a lot of women out here that force the father to not even have an opportunity to be in the lives of the children. So let's be fair. You understand what I'm saying? Like, so that happens. You have a lot of men out here that force the mother out of the relationship with the child. It goes both ways. The problem is this: we live in a time where trolling, hating on people for no reason, and trying to destroy other people for no reason is seen as common. It's seen as common. When you want to change, right? When you want to be a part of positive change, then you can't focus on one little tiny aspect. You have to say, okay, so what's leading these things to happen? One of the things that's leading these things to happen is just the overall hate that goes on. You think Tay K did bad because he didn't have family members, father? Tay K didn't do bad because he didn't have a father. Tay K didn't do bad because he didn't have a father. That's not why Tay K did bad. Tay K did bad because he had nobody there to teach him better. Period. Whether it was a father, whether it was a mother, whether it was an aunt, an uncle, an older sibling, he had nobody there to teach him better. That's what the issue was. And from what I hear, he just didn't listen to anybody. So that means that from a child, he wasn't raised appropriately. There's a couple of different, if you raise your child, right? You got to understand our brains and everything is basically, by the time we get about 6, 7 years old, the person that we're going to be, we're that person. All right. The only thing that changes in our lives after we're 6 or 7 years old is our understanding of the world. That's it. That's all that changes. Our understanding of the world. Okay. So, and our resources. So our understanding of the world and our resources are the only things that actually change. But by the time we're about 6 or 7, we are the person emotionally and that we, and our intellectual prowess obviously change, but that's also has to deal with resources. So when you look at Draymond Green has a ton of female traits. You think aggression is a male trait? You think aggression is a male trait? If you look in the animal kingdom, you know who is the most ferocious? The female is always the most ferocious in the animal kingdom. Oh, you trolling. Okay, thank you for telling me that. You see how easy that was? But yeah, the female is always the most aggressive in the animal kingdom. So that's what kills me when people say that men are this and men are that. No, the female, you look at the animal kingdom, the female is always the most aggressive. The lion doesn't hunt, the lionesses hunt. What's the name of that insect that after they have sex with the man, they kill it? Imagine that being your life. You be like, yo, I gotta stay a virgin because if I don't, that bitch gonna kill me. Imagine that being your life, yo. There you go, praying mantis. Imagine that being your life. You understand what I'm saying? Think about it. All of the animals, the whole insect animal kingdom, the female is always the most ferocious. That's why it kills me when people say men are violent, men are this, men are that. No, we usually give back energy that we get unless we got female traits. And the female trait, not trying to knock women, I'm not being mean towards women, but a female trait is aggression. It's a female trait. If Tay K were not famous, he'd be just another kid in jail. Well, yeah, I'm not even going to argue that point. I'll be right back. I want y'all to check out this song right here by Corey King.
Big things are going. You never know.
Girl, you give me the wine, make me lose control. Sweat dripping on your spine when we touch your soul. Anytime you're on it, them the time if you call me. Come make a whole of wine, baby, stick that slow. No time for no game, no tic-tac-toe. Anytime you're on it, use me number and call me. Yeah.
It's the sun that she said on a twinkle in the eye. Smell a little sweet like Chanel number 5. Pretty tight waist and some real thick thighs. I swear to God, make a nigga wanna say goodbye. Look, I used to ride a 5. For my baby, I'ma say goodbye. And I swear to God, I'ma ride the 5 until the day I say goodbye.
Girl, you give me the wine, make me lose control. Sweat dripping on your spine when we touch your soul. Anytime you're on it, them the time if you call me. Come make a whole of wine, baby, stick that slow. No time for no game, no tic-tac-toe. Anytime you're on it, use me number and call me.
Use your number and call me. Them other dudes corny. I knew that you was horny from the first time you saw me. Girl, you so sexy. I'm trying to be your bestie. I love it when you text me and tell me you alone. I start smiling at the phone because I know that coon's wet. Get the kissing on your neck and let you figure out the rest. I'ma put you to the test. Don't worry about a thing because I got a lock. And every time your body shake, then I know I hit the spot. If you give me a link, we'll be turning up. Light up a split, make me burn it up. See when we reach for me spot, me I touch for your spot non-stop. One stage as them drop. You give me a link, we'll be turning up. Light up a split, make me burn it up. See when we reach for me spot, me I touch for your spot non-stop. One stage as them drop. Make me lose control, sweat dripping on your spine when they touch your soul. Anytime you're on it, them the time you fi call me. Come make a whole of vibe, baby, stick that slow. And no time for no.
Shit, I didn't know going into that app was gonna turn the song off. Anyway, yeah, that song is banging. That's a fact. Anyway, real quick, that's Corey King. The other rapper is Shooter Low, and the homeboy that's singing. I'm trying to get to the dang name. Homeboy that's singing is Young. I can't get the name. I hate when this shit happens. Maybe it's in this app. Young Jugs. So that's Young Jugs singing. That's Corey King, and that's Shooter Low. Yeah, that shit is hot as shit. That's a fact. Don't let nobody lie to you. Let's call up Snow Billy to see if Snow Billy is on the jack for today. Let's see if we can get a hold of him. Also, once again, anybody donating today for the next week, I need the donations to come through the Snapchat because my credit cards were stolen. So I need for the donations to come through the Snap. I mean, not the Snapchat, the Cash App. Donate however you want to donate, but I'd appreciate it if it came through the Cash App because my credit cards got stolen. Yes.
Subscriber you have dialed.
I guess I'll message him, tell him to call me. I don't know what the fuck that was. Cash App is in the link of all descriptions, by the way, but just in case nobody don't have it. Oh shit, that ain't it. That is not it. Erase that message. I don't want to let me erase the damn message. Maybe I did erase it, but I still see it. Funny. All right, so we tried to call. Okay, he said he's gonna call 1 second. Give him a minute. Yeah, so we're gonna talk to Snow Billy for a little while. Later this week, I'm most likely gonna see if we can get Corey King to come on. Okay, Miguel. I know that's funny. But that's funny. But you already know I'm the type of person that actually would lend somebody that. That's a fact. That's a fact. I am actually the type of person that, as everybody already know, will lend somebody $200 if he was in the jam. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's not even nobody could. There's gonna be a Rolling Loud in New York City. I didn't borrow anybody's money on here. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, I don't lend people money on here no more. Wow, there's a Rolling Loud in New York City. What day is it? Anybody know what day the Rolling Loud in New York City is? It says October. I'm gonna be there. That's a fact. The snack lady. What the fuck is wrong with that shit? She was staking me out though. That was crazy. Wait, hold on. That's gonna be Rolling Loud. I might be able to get on the stage. Let me call up some of my people. That beach thing is gonna be Coney Island this weekend. Actually, I believe it's on Sunday. I believe it's actually going to be Sunday of this weekend. Let me make sure. It's going to be Sunday this weekend. Yeah, that's harsh, geez. You said that's your fiance? Your BM? That is pretty harsh, man. I'm not 100% sure, but this is the flyer that I have. So this is the flyer I have. Who's her? What up, Makima? All right, so he ain't called, so there ain't shit I could do about that. What time is it? That's interesting. Oh, and for anybody that's looking for the morning coffee that was yesterday, we had to take that morning coffee down. Well, I could have just blurred out the image, but I didn't. I just took the whole thing down. I don't want to have to deal with the BS. Oh, appreciate you. Basically, I had to take the morning coffee down because I showed y'all an image of the individual that was attacking me because I didn't want to fight women. So because I showed that image of their comment attacking me because I refused to fight women, they complained to YouTube. That's crazy, right? They complained to YouTube because I showed y'all an image of me, of somebody like talking shit about me because I don't want to fight women. Could I get a vote on something real quick? You think that a man should go fight women, you don't think that a man should go fight women. I'm just curious. What do y'all think about that? You think a man should fight women? You think a man should not fight women? I'm just curious. Because there's a whole community of people that make fun of me because I refuse to fight a woman. No, there's a group of people that they call me the PUSSY word because I refuse to fight a woman. Snow said he's going to return the call. I tried to call him. I don't know. Yeah, all the way hard. So I just want to let y'all know why y'all won't be able to see the video from yesterday. That's why I wasn't able to see the video from yesterday. Maybe we should call somebody. I don't got Star Brim's number. I'd call Star Brim. Hell fucking yeah. I'm just not going to go to wherever the bullshit is going to happen. I'm going to go do something else. That's what I'm going to do. All right. I'm a grown man, and I don't really look to get into bullshit. I'm trying to do other things with my life. So, I mean, I don't know. What up, yo?
Hey, what's going on, bro?
Chilling. How you doing? This Rio, by the way. What's up, man? Yo, what you think about the Tay K situation?
The main thing I think about that is just that, I understand that when a story like this, especially how it just broke, there's a bunch of his fans leaving comments, and even a bunch of his fans probably in here in the chat, because there's a bunch of names I don't know, and the title of the video, but like I'm gonna say, end of the day, regardless, it's a young dude who really didn't know no better. We talk about mental illness all the time. At the end of the day, that's what I think this is. You know what I mean? And people gonna, like, especially the young fans, they looking at it like, oh, this is so fucked up, man. How they gonna do them like this? That's sad. But end of the day, when you're out here just wilding and shit, like no, like morals, no rules to what you're doing, like somebody's gonna have to stop that, because like I was saying in the chat, because dude, people were talking about, oh, but he a gang member, and he's a real motherfucker because this and that. And I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's different because I know dude's supposed to be a Crip, and I'm not a Crip, so I'm not speaking on them. But I know as far as the way, you know, Sureños, Mexican Mafia, any fools like that run shit, you yourself would be, I mean, at the smallest discipline for what the fuck this dude was doing. I mean, besides that, if not, you could be killed your damn self. What you doing, just going out, robbing and killing random old people who ain't doing nothing to nobody. You get what I'm saying? Because when you claim to be a gangster, right, the thing is, you have enemies, and those enemies are the ones who you not necessarily just have to go out and kill at will or kill on sight, but those are the dudes you need to be on defense on. What these people doing to you? You get what I'm saying? Like, there's rules and regulations and shit, but I mean, you know, he is a young dude. Shit's changed so much over the years. I say all the time, you know, gangbanging ain't what it used to be. You know, everything's different. Even the prison politics switching up, and you know, it is what it is. But end of the day, like I said, man, like if you out here doing all this crazy shit, somebody needs to check you, even if it's the law itself. You know, they're gonna hit you with your bag. You know what I mean? Like,
that's a fact.
You out of here.
Now check this out real quick. One, I want to let everybody know he was 16 years old when this happened. So for everybody that's like he knew better, he was 16 years old. You can't tell me at 16 years old you knew better. All right, you knew. You can't tell me. We all know 16-year-olds that just didn't get the proper attention and don't know better. You understand what I'm saying? And it's obvious by his actions he didn't know better. I personally think he still needs to be held accountable for his actions, though. Period. Eric Mack says he's a terrorist, not a gangster. I 100% agree with that. I think that if you're around creating terror, then you are a terrorist. The definition of a terrorist is basically somebody whose actions create terror. So you got to understand, there's reasons why they not gonna let this dude be back out in public. Tay K is not gonna see he's not gonna breathe another free breath. He's not. And they're gonna use him as an example, because the only way that he don't get hit that bad is if he was another race. If he was white, it'll be different. But he's not white.
Yep. And you know, a lot of times we try not to make it about race, but I mean, let's be real. I mean, so many times when shit like this happens, and because I mean, he was out here doing this to like random people here and there, but you know, we hear all the times when you know, like say a white kid will go and shoot up a school, right? And at the end of the day, it's not like, oh, this thug, this hooligan, this that. It's, oh, this guy had problems. This guy had a troubled past, you know. But when it comes to somebody like Tay K, you know what I mean? They're gonna say, well, dude was just a problem. He was just a, you know what I mean? Like this, that, like, yeah, of course it's a problem. You can't be out here just killing people. You know what I mean? But at the same time, like, why not treat it the same way? Well, why not report it the same way? Like, oh, let's look into his past. Let's you know what I mean? Because like we say, dude was young, and when you're that young, you adapt to your environment. You know what I mean? You adapt to your environment, and you go along with what you see, because what you see around you is what's normal to you. Because somebody looking from the outside in, they're gonna be looking at what he's doing, and like, you know what I mean? That's why they say you are, you know, the company that you keep, you know what I mean? And they tell you to.
I wanna add something to what you're saying right now. One of the first things we learn in school is we are what we eat. Yeah. But I think they need to broaden that concept, because I think a lot of people don't really understand. You're not just what you ingest physically as food. You are also what you see. You are also what you hear, or you are your experiences, just in general. So when I see somebody like Tay K doing the things that he's doing, you can't tell me that he was taught better. You understand what I'm saying? When I see somebody who is stupid enough to know that they were involved in a crime, and the crime that they was involved in got someone killed, and they're stupid enough to admit to being a part of the robbery, but saying that they weren't a part of the murder, even though those two things go hand in hand, because if you admit being a part of the robbery, then you are also a part of, like, that. That just shows me that intellectually he's not very developed. Thank you. That's a good point. Somebody just said the word develop. That intellectually he's not very developed. That's why he cuts off his ankle bracelet and tries to go on a run, and then makes a song about it. He was being used. I think every single cent that song makes, anything that anybody makes off of selling anything from Tay K, anything at all, needs to go to the family of that man that was murdered. period. I think that any record label or any company that got money off of that you know, got any kind of revenue from anything that Tay K was doing, I think they should be forced to pay that money to that family, period.
Exactly. I agree with that 100%, because I mean that's taking someone's blood money, basically. You know what I mean? That this is something that, you know what I mean? Like it got the publicity that it did for the fact that it's surrounding a true story. Real people lost their lives, and here you have somebody who, you know, it doesn't even matter about the fact that he's bragging about shit, right? What's fucked up about it is that you have corporate people who know what the fuck the story is, but like, hey, you know, at the end of the day, that's his problem, but you know, we're entitled to this money because that's what the contract says, or whatever the case might be. Like, nah, that should go to the victims. That should be going somewhere else besides in your pocket, because, you know, that's the shit we talk about, how labels always try to, you know, use gangs to promote all this fucking violence. And you know what I mean? Like, it's the same shit. Like, how you going to just take the money and look the other way and say, well, we had nothing to do with that?
That's a fact. Oh, here goes Snow Billy right here. He's calling me on this thing right here. You might have to hang up, my brother.
Yeah, it's all good.
Copy.
All right, thanks.
Yo, what up, Snow?
What's happening with you, man?
Chilling. We on live right now, man.
like always. What's up?
Chilling. We actually talking about this whole Tay K situation.
Yeah, man. We were saying, you know, that's what we left off at. Yeah, man. Tay K fumbled the ball bad, man. But you know, it's sad because if he would have had the money he needed when he was just starting out, he wouldn't be in that trouble. It's sad how these rappers always want to support you once you live, but don't want to support you when you want to come up.
That's a fact.
That's why I stay connected to everybody. You know, everybody know they can text me, they can call me, they can go live with me, they can DM me, and I respond back to everybody, bro.
That's a fact. There ain't nothing wrong with that. There ain't nothing wrong with that.
Hey, I done protected a lot of these artists from A Boogie, Tory Lanez, Mano, Black China, Casanova, Dave East. Everything's in the pudding.
For everybody,
when they get the a visual into the hip hop game of the music culture of the Volume 4 book, everything is in there. The visual, all the pictures is in there.
Copy. For everybody that don't know, see, this is another thing that really upsets me when I hear people just speak negatively about gangs or whatever. It's like you can't lump everything into the same situation, because what a lot of people don't understand is Zulu Nation, that's considered a gang, right? Zulu Nation was the first security in hip hop, period.
Right,
exactly. You needed Zulu Nation to move. They were the first security in hip hop. So ever since hip hop was in its infancy, gangs actually were a part of hip hop, and not only were gangs a part of hip hop, but also in addition to that, gangs were actually useful in hip hop. Because how you think they was able to do some of these shows? Look what's happening with you think ASAP Rocky would have got ran up on like that if he was with Treyway? I'm just saying. You think ASAP Rocky would have got ran up on like that if he was with Treyway? I don't think so.
No, that's a fact. Same thing with Future. Same thing with Future. When I was holding Dave East down in Brooklyn, niggas wanted to get Dave East when he came. And my cousins be with Dave East, Harlem Beans. That's my cousin.
Copy.
Now, they called me. I didn't want to put them on point because I didn't want them to get shaky. Because I had it under control. If you got it under control, you don't have to notify the party. Because when you notify niggas what's going on, then they start acting outside their character.
Facts.
So it's like, you know, I didn't help Casanova down. I didn't help A Boogie down. It's all in the video. You got the pictures in the videos. I didn't help Tory Lanez down. These dudes was always uncomfortable till they seen me. And once they was with me, it's like, even Flex shout me out in the spot. Bully gang. Like, he know what it is. When they come, who holding these dudes down? But the record labels don't never see that. They don't see the guys like me that's making sure they artists don't get robbed or killed after a show.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Niggas love getting rappers because it's points.
That's a fact.
Since that happened in Future overseas, if he was down with us, if he would have had BBA security, none of that would have happened. We ain't playing.
That's a fact.
Ain't nobody ever trust the Kasi. Because my guys knew what it was. They knew They know what I taught them. Saudi know what I taught him. Follow protocol, nigga.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
And you protect the artists at all costs.
So
and if a nigga violate, nigga, the way we come in is they're gonna have to get the government involved.
So hold on. So you think your point is that a lot of the stuff that happened with Tay K could have been avoided if he didn't need to get money to do whatever he needed to get money to do.
Yeah, bro. If Tay K would have been, if he would have got an advance, even probably 300,000, man, he wouldn't have been in this trouble right now. Because everything he did was robbery.
That's a fact.
He was robbing, you know, I guess to finance his music career, his livelihood, you know. And I'm not blaming nobody for his actions. I'm just saying if he would have got the support he needed instead of waiting till he was hot and everybody want to lap dance him.
That's a fact.
Then he wouldn't be in a situation now. Now it's gonna take 30 million to get him out that situation, probably 50 million. And where he getting 50 million from?
That's a fact. He ain't getting it.
He need appeal lawyers to come from all over the country to help him right now.
That just to point out something real quick, that even makes it a bigger point why Tekashi went and got one of Jay-Z's lawyers to help him out. Like that even goes to show you. It's a fact.
And the court system is about relationships. These lawyers have connections with the prosecutors and the judges. Their kids go to the same school.
That's a fact.
When they together, they like this. But when they get in that courtroom, it's war.
That's a fact.
But after the courtroom, it's a buddy system. I just called my lawyer this morning. It's a buddy system. You know, it's like, but when it's time to go in that showroom, it's time to get down for your trial.
That's a fact. That's a fact. You ain't never lied. That's a fact. He said Future needs snowbilly security. That's what Eric Mack said.
And I feel sorry for Future, man. Shout out to Future, man, because he looked so sad and so scared when they knocked his bodyguard out. He was sitting over there.
I'm happy Future did that instead of messing around doing what ASAP did. Because ASAP, like I told you, I said that when the ASAP shit happened, before the Future shit happened, I said, yo, that shit looked like a setup to me. That looked like a straight setup. Them dudes was following them guys around, figuring they gonna be able to egg them on, get them to do some bullshit. And they was able to egg them on and pull them into some bullshit. Now those guys, they not locked up nothing. The government don't even want those guys.
And they not being prosecuted.
Nope, nothing. The only person that's even locked up is ASAP, and I think one or two of his cousins or some stupid shit. But that's it. The bodyguard ain't locked up. The two guys that started the whole shit, they not locked up. Like, come on, really?
Going overseas, playing with these dudes, man. For one, they're not following protocol. Going overseas, you gotta check in, man, with the gangsters overseas. And you gotta, and listen, it ain't about being soft, man. You gotta pay the right people, bro. Stop thinking this hip hop shit is real, but it's not real. It's a fucking facade. And them overseas niggas is showing it, nigga. Yeah, they saying he's snuffing, but it ain't no rules and fighting. Them niggas ain't in no ring with no referee. Them niggas is on the street. That white boy knocked that nigga whole head over.
This is what these dudes need to start doing. Stop running with just one security guard. You have a security guard, and then you have a second guy to watch his back. That's what a minimum of that. That's what you need to be running with. That's a fact. You have a security guard, and then you have a second guy to watch that dude's back. If there was two security in both of those situations, then it would have turned out different. The first situation, ASAP Rocky and his people wouldn't even need to get involved. It would have been a 2-on-2. That's one.
ASAP Rocky's supposed to be pushed in the sprinter and drove off.
That's a fact.
Same thing with Future. The sprinter pull up, get the sprinter go. That's it, man.
That's a fact.
Secure the bag. Look, secure the bag. Make sure the bag is protected at all costs, man.
That's a fact. Now check this out. This is why I keep saying it. I mean, I give a lot of I joke around a lot about Treyway security, right? But before they went at them niggas on 52nd Street or 50th Street, wherever they was at, they made sure they got Tekashi about that bitch. They threw that nigga in the whip.
Look, understand my boys, right? Understand my boys. They was taught by me. All that bird gang stuff they was with, they had experience from that era. So they knew what to do in this era. Secure the bag. It's just that niggas let a hip hop police nigga entrap them and blind them. So now when you blind by that money, you start thinking you could push niggas that really count out the way. Me and Harv is you see them? It's only a select of us that got those tattooed on us. Me, Melly, Paul, like 4 more people. Wow. That's Red Truck Gang Incorporated, man. That ain't no. This is real thing, man. Harv got it right here. I remember. I never forget the day Harv rolled up on me. I was on my block where Tekashi did the Billy video at. That's Albany between Fulton and Decay. That's my block. Harv pulled up on me in a Range Rover and said, "Yo, Big Billy, I got it. We got it right here." I said, "Yeah." You know, so like you can't being shouty, being so thirsty, you can't push us out the way. How? Now look at you. You ain't want to listen, so now you got to listen to somebody. But if you don't listen to me, you go listen to somebody.
That's a fact.
So now you got to listen to them people now for the next 10 or 15 years, man. Want to listen to me or you want to listen to them? What's better off listening to me?
That's a fact. You was free when you was listening to you.
you free.
You was able to go to the store.
Now you're gonna be bouncing you all around the world.
That's a fact.
You might end up in Alamoso, Alabama somewhere.
That's a fact. That's a place.
or something in Idaho.
That's a fact, though. All right, so real quick, just this whole, do you like, how do you feel about the fact that they gave this dude Tay K all that time though? Like, what do you think about that?
Well, he's blessed that he got 55 years because he got a capital murder charge. In Texas, as we know, they like that needle. They like to put a nigga on Ellis. What's that? The Ellis unit? That's the death row. Ellis unit. They like to put you down there. You know, Texas like to kill, man. That's the most leading #1 country when it comes to death penalty in Texas.
So he was fortunate.
He was blessed.
Okay.
55 years, nigga. It's a day for day in Texas. You only gonna do 20. But knowing him, he's a trouble kid, so he's gonna probably stab somebody and get another 100 years.
And you do know he still got another capital murder charge to face.
Yeah, and see, they give him 55 on this murder and the capital murder. They might go for the death penalty. Not saying that he gonna get it, but they could go for it. They could push for it.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
And he's black.
Yeah.
Texas don't discriminate. They don't care if you're black, white, or white supremacist. They believe in that needle.
Wow.
Needle don't discriminate. They want to put that needle on a nigga, man. They want to put you on down to you that last meal. Damn. We know how Texas do, man.
That's a fact. So he's finished. I mean, as soon as he ran, I knew he was finished. That was over for him. As soon as he ran, I figured that he's just
was he out on bail or something though?
He's out on bail or bond or some shit. He cut off his ankle bracelet and ran to New York or New Jersey or some shit.
Jersey somewhere, right?
Like those are like two of the worst places to run. Like if you're gonna run like to the middle of the woods somewhere where
listen, no, I'm gonna tell you what he should have done. Like, this always been my backup plan. 10,000 to get you on a one-way flight with no paperwork to any country. 10,000. Right?
Okay.
You got to go to a non-extraditing country.
Yeah, non-extradition.
Like Brazil. They can't extradite you. Costa Rica can't extradite
you. But he don't got 10,000.
Cuba can't extradite you.
But he don't got 10,000, man.
Huh?
He don't got 10,000.
That's what I'm saying. He should have had 10,000 put away for a motive like that. Look, leave everything. Get up out of here.
Yeah,
nigga.
man.
First, hear me? Look, you heard with that. You heard it in Heat when he said, "Yo, when the Heat come around the corner, if you feel it, get out."
That's a fact. You're gonna be
I
getting
can Skype you, baby. I FaceTime you, man, with some coconuts and some bad Caribbean. Man. I ain't never coming back, man.
Well, I tell you one thing. That like, okay, so this is something people was like, "Yo, free Tay K." I'm not gonna lie to you. I'd rather have a gang member free that only did violence against other gang members than to have somebody free that's out here that's just shooting up civilians, beating up old people.
Yeah, that's reckless, homie. That was reckless of him, man. That was a senseless crime, bro. And for safe, I think, like, how was any of them was gonna make money, get money, but it was gonna spend $2,000 a piece?
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. But that's my opinion on it. Like,
I agree. I agree because at the end of the day, man, listen, man, I believe in this. I believe in, and this is what I taught my guys. And this is why I was like a strict dictator when it came to my crew. And I must admit, I controlled them with an iron fist.
Copy.
So I understand. My thing is, one, follow protocol. That's why Shotty always screams that, because I taught him that. Two is, I believe in law. I believe in rules and regulations. I believe if there wasn't police, people would run amok.
That's a fact.
And you can't have people running amok.
Yeah,
There
that's a
has
fact.
to be law. If you break the law, then you have to be penalized. Even me. I broke the law. In 1999, I committed, as you know, two of them things.
Yeah.
And I went to cop out. Because I broke the law. And if I break the law, then I should be penalized. Because that's how it goes. That's society. You can't think you're gonna run around here and just run amok. It don't work like that. This thing, nah, it's rules, regulations, and protocol and laws to follow, man.
That's a fact. That's a fact. But because I'm definitely finish what you're saying.
You know, people say, yeah, you know, the police, but at the end of the day, man, listen, police is not police. They police to us. To the corporation, they are security.
That's a fact.
They are security. In the corporation paperwork, it don't say police. It say security of the world. They are part of the corporation. And they are taught now, if you this much out of existence, to kill. That's it.
And that's why a lot of these police officers actually do get off for killing
people unnecessarily.
Because it's actually in the law. It's in their rules.
That's get with the program, man. This the program they got, man. Yeah. It's either you roll with or you get rolled the fuck over, man. And they ain't got a problem with rolling your ass over.
That's a fact.
They done showed us that over several times. They didn't kill Diablo in the Bronx, shot him 41 times. They shot him in his foot. He was already down for the count.
No, I thought Amadou Diablo was the one that got the plunger stuck up his butt.
Yeah, I mean, Amadou. What's the one from the Bronx? Diablo.
I thought that was the dude that got the plunger stuck up his butt. Let me check.
Yo, that's Louima.
Yeah, you're right.
Amadou Louima got the plunger stuck up his ass.
Yeah, damn.
Diablo is the one who got killed in the Bronx by the police 41 times.
Yeah, that was crazy. They was just shooting him. He pulled out. They asked for his wallet or something. No, he had his keys or his wallet in his hand, and they just let off. That was crazy.
Man, the security of the world don't even care if your hands is up no more.
It's a fact.
Your best bet is have some kind of know how to speak and know how to present. It's all about your appearance.
That's a fact.
You better look like a lawyer or a judge when they pull you over.
Yeah. Because literally, they do profile us by what we wear. Like literally.
Of course.
If you walk around.
That's why you always see me in a white button-up shirt. I'm not in that now. I was working out. Any day you see me I'm white button down every day. I got 14 white shirts. And I recycle them shit every week. Because when you see me in public, you're going to address me as my parents state who I am, man.
That's another reason why whenever I'm going anywhere that I make sure I don't want no problems to happen, I almost always wear a shirt and a fucking tie because you don't never know what's gonna happen. And when these dudes roll up on you, you need for them to know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like you could control the situation a lot of times.
Right.
But if you out there looking like you just got off the block, your words are gonna sound a lot different than if you look like you just came from the boardroom. That's a fact.
Exactly, man. And that's what these young kids don't understand now, man. You know, they kill you and give your moms $1 million, and some of these kids' mothers is dirt poor, and the burglar saw $1 million, get her house in North Carolina, get her car. Yeah, she sad you gone, but you ain't ever bring $1 million to the table, so it looks like she came up. The controller know what to offer the kid mother. Hey, give her $3 million to shut her the fuck up, man.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's why some people get so much more than others. It's a fact.
Yeah, they give you $5 million and say, man, go ahead, man. They got so much money that been sitting in escrow. They could give all kind of lawsuits out, bro. That money been sitting there since the 80s.
And that's another reason why people got to stop talking bad about what's this dude name? Al Sharpton, because Al Sharpton get niggas money. After they come and they kill whoever your family member is, or they come and
get you the bag.
Al Sharpton gonna get you that money. You notice that these dudes that don't fuck with Al Sharpton, they don't get no justice, they don't get no money, they don't get no nothing. Al Sharpton gonna get you that money. Salute to Al Sharpton. That's a fact. People
man, shout out to Al Sharpton. He definitely gonna get you the. I mean, you gotta get. I mean, like, you know, appreciate something. I mean, you know, it ain't no amount on a life. No. At least you getting something, man. I mean, it's casualties in war, bro. And right now, the urban community is at war, man. It's at a silent war, bro.
Now, hold on. Everybody's saying Al Sharpton's a rat. Al Sharpton's an informant.
Okay. Al Sharpton could be whatever he fucking want to be, man, because he's a civilian. He's not Al Sharpton not a kingpin. He's not an El Chapo. All the cartel niggas is rats. Fuck, every cartel nigga's a rat. Look at El Chapo trial. Colombians, all them niggas came and testified on El Chapo.
Yo, you gotta understand. They need somebody to snitch. They need a snitch to catch most of these people.
I'm so tired of like everybody know. Like you talk about somebody who's a politician. Like whatever he got, like I'm fucking Al Sharpton is not on the block. He's not involved in anything.
That's a fact.
If somebody robbed your mother, what you want her to go get a gun? No, you want her to go to the police, right?
That's
and make a report.
That's a fact.
Somebody kidnap your kids, who you gonna go to? Huh?
That's a fact.
Somebody snatch your kid up, who you gonna go to?
That's a fact.
All these tough motherfuckers. Somebody kidnap your daughter, nigga. Who you gonna go to, nigga?
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Go to the police, man.
That's a fact.
But also, so you ain't ratting again, huh? Nah, nigga, keep that same energy, my nigga.
It's a fact. It's a fact. And now this is what I do want to say about Al Sharpton, while everybody's bashing, right? Al Sharpton got a bad name because of the Tawana Broly trial. Period. Before the Tawana Broly trial, Al Sharpton didn't have a bad name. Now, I'm not saying Al Sharpton ain't snitching or rat on somebody or whatever the case is. I'm not saying that didn't happen. What I'm saying is Al Sharpton has also, first of all, who did he rat and snitch on?
I read the article in the Daily News. It was something I came across it a few years ago. The feds put it out there.
Why did the feds put it out there?
Because you already know.
Because they wanted to dirty him. Because they wanted him to do something. He didn't want to do it, so they wanted to make him look bad. I mean, you already know what it is. You already know what it is. But check this out. Al Sharpton has done so much good for our community that if people are still gonna hold something he did in the 80s that he did to other rat bastards, just like he was, he didn't mess up clean niggas. There was some Italian shit. He told on the Italian mafia. So y'all upset that he wore a wire against the Italian mafia in the 80s? In the 80s? Yeah, and in the 80s, they didn't like us black people. Don't let nobody confuse you. Huh?
80% of the mafia are rats.
Okay, so
they're the ones that started for us as niggas. And let me say this. I want niggas to hear this. Us as niggers, We always want to take somebody else's culture and adapt to it.
That's a fact.
Niggas, you hear me?
That's a fact.
Niggas. We don't have our own identity. So we want to be the first ones to be, nigga, the Guinea started that shit. And they fucking rap on their whole crew. But here we go. The niggas want to be so, get the fuck out of here, man.
Wait, hold on 1 second. Don't lose that thought. Somebody said, yeah, smart, white shirt will save you. I'm telling you, I've literally been in a situation where because of the way that I was dressed, literally, I'm not saying just because I had a white shirt on. I don't even remember the color of my shirt, but I had a shirt and tie on. And I'm telling you, literally, because of the way that I was dressed, the police was not as aggressive with me and actually paid attention to what the fuck I was saying. And I got out of that situation. So don't act like
now you look like somebody who they had one police plaza with.
Yeah.
Instead of somebody who they going up in a project Essex to go fucking search for.
Yeah, it's a fact. It's a fact. So I don't know if you said that to make a joke or whatever, but I'm telling you, that literally has worked for me. And I wasn't even doing nothing. I was just standing in a place where somebody else was some other shit was happening. Because remember, I go and I film shit. I go and I get video footage of shit. So I was just somewhere where something was happening and they was coming through and they was fucking everybody up and I didn't get fucked up. I was dressed proper. And I had my camera with me too, so they probably looked at it like that also.
Right, it's sad that we have to be, our image have to be clean, but you living in a world that they ain't got the rule is to exterminate us, man. So if you're not gonna change what you have to be alive out here, then hey, guess what, man? They got 1 million props for these niggas' asses, man.
That's a fact.
Cypress Cemetery, it ain't gonna never be overflowed. They building more pots even in the back. I be on the FDR Drive driving, and I say, well, goddamn, what is shit in that, man? They got tombstones in the back of tombstones. Where the motherfucking caskets at?
Yo, now they just putting people on top of that, because that's what they literally sell that now.
When you go to the cemetery, you don't see the person going to ground. You gotta leave. They do it when you leave.
Yeah. They just stack people on top of people.
You don't know where they go, truthfully.
Yeah. It's a fact.
Because you don't be there to see them get lowered in the ground. And you don't even know if that's somebody else's plot who was 20 years ago.
Yeah. Because you gotta keep paying. When you buried in the ground, you gotta keep paying because you gotta pay service, maintenance fees, and all types of other shit like that. So.
Yeah, man. So end of the day, man, man, you gotta teach the youth these days, man, that, clean your image up, man.
Wait, hold on. Miguel, that probably wasn't your cemetery, but I'm telling you that as a factual state of fact, I know that happens at some cemeteries. Probably not the cemetery you worked at, but that you can't claim knowledge of every cemetery. Matter of fact, there's a cemetery that recently just got in trouble for a couple of years ago, probably like 5-6 years ago, maybe 10, because they was literally burying people in plots that other people were paying for. So just telling you.
But like I said, man, I feel sorry for Future. Looks so sad in that video, bro.
Yeah.
He looks sad. He over there with his phone, bodyguard knocked out his sneaker, laid out, stumbling, and Future over there like this, like he helpless.
But but salute the Future, because the smart thing, you being the artist, is to not be in the middle of that shit. Because I guarantee you, if he would have been in the middle of that shit, them dudes that hit his bodyguard would be free, and he would have been locked up just like ASAP Rocky. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
So salute.
Because again, you gotta understand, a lot of them guys go over there and donate to they. Listen, man, it's called why the mafia was able to do things and get away so long. They know how to grease palms.
That's a fact.
You gotta grease palms, man.
That's a fact.
Anybody want to sing tough? I ain't paying nobody. Ain't nobody taking out for me. Ain't nobody extort me. It's business.
And another thing is that I don't understand the whole. I never really understood the whole we not checking in BS that these guys was on. Like that they made that.
Yeah, I ain't checking in. Like, what you mean you ain't checking in?
That never made. They've been doing that forever in hip hop. You go to a certain area. you need security. You can't fly with all of your security because that's too much money, and you don't know the politics of that area. So you come into somebody else's area, you're gonna be friends with them, y'all cool, and then when they come to your area, they're gonna come check in with you. And when you go to their area, you check in with them, right? Is that not the way that it's done?
That's how I go. And that was BBA model. That's how we operate.
Yeah, so
that's why we had that slogan I made, we are the mob. That's why when you heard say we the mob, yeah, that's what I taught them, we the mob. You gotta check in, homie. You think you can't come to this club and thinking you're gonna be in here? How you gonna leave it? How you leave it? How you making it across that Brooklyn Bridge?
That's right.
You think you're gonna get all the way back downtown Brooklyn and have an easy go? Nah, it ain't gonna work like that, man. You ain't gonna make it off Atlantic Avenue.
I want everybody to think about this. Just think about this. Tekashi and them, when they went to LA that time, they made a big deal that they wasn't checking in, right? I don't know if they did a check-in or not, but think about all the events that Tekashi wasn't able to go to because he didn't check in and he couldn't let people know where he was at. So Tekashi missed bags, he missed photo opportunities, he missed opportunities to go places and politic with people. He missed a lot of shit because these dudes was sticking to that, I'm not checking in.
Right, that's because Shotty became a bonehead. Shotty let his behavior supersede his intelligence. That's what he did. Shotty never been in a position of that kind of power. Remember, when Melly got with Jim Jones, they was all under Melly. So now that we had our own situation with Tekashi, he didn't know how. And I remember us having a vivid conversation in the dog pound one day. He like, yo, big homie, man. It's in the book too. He said, yo, I don't want this. I hope you don't let this be another bird game situation. And I said, I won't allow it to be. He said, big homie, I need you around because every time you're not around, Melly always trying to press me to put his name on paperwork. But when you around, he don't say nothing. And that's in the paperback edition book. You know, and I'm like, you know, it's true because again, when Melly was rolling with Jim, a culture vulture, as his man Dave Dash tell everybody, you know, Jim Jones, culture vulture, because he definitely used the Red Nation as a culture to get his career where he needed to be. And he ain't really even with it. We know that. It's all a facade for him. He don't play with me. He already told me, like, yo, that nigga Snow Billy off the. They don't play with me. Because when I say it's all over, it's all over. We could invite the police involved. We could all get it in. Let's go. It's go time. No, and they know they not with that. They not with that kind of smoke. See how niggas shot, you know what I mean? Like, you know what it is. Like, you hear me? So you know, like they didn't even come face to face. They had sneak behind my back and nervous. They was nervous.
I've actually
they know they would get it face. I smacked the shit out them niggas and tuck that shit.
I was talking to somebody, right? I'm not gonna call them out. But I was talking to somebody.
I can hear you, Jack.
I was talking to somebody. I'm not gonna call them out though. I was talking to them behind the scenes, and they was like, dudes was scared shitless. He did say that. He was like, that's why they waited all day because they were supposed to do the shit earlier in the day, but they didn't know if you had a pole on you or not. So they were scared. That is what somebody told me. Facts. Somebody behind the scenes told me that they didn't know if you had a hammer on you. They were scared, so they waited all day. But in actuality, they were supposed to have did that shit hours before, whenever the shit happened.
Right. Yeah, I know. I got up off that, man. I wiped that thing off like it was a mosquito bite. What happened? Them niggas like this, look.
That's a fact, though. I did hear that. And the person that was telling me about it, you know what I'm saying? I did hear that. That's a fact.
Yeah, man. So, you know, but you know, I always told, it's like a dictator, man. You prepare yourself for things like that. If you, like, I follow a lot of dictators. I watch Muammar Gaddafi videos all day, every day on YouTube.
Got it.
Like Gaddafi was someone I admire. And it saddened me how he got captured and the way he was murdered. But I liked him, Muammar Gaddafi. You know, he was the so-called mad dog of the Middle East.
Yeah.
But I follow a lot of,
For everybody that don't know, I appreciate you saying so-called also. I appreciate you saying that. Because a lot of people don't know the history. So I appreciate you saying that. That's a fact.
Right. You know what I mean? Like, I follow Muammar Gaddafi. I watch his videos all the time. Every day I watch one of Muammar Gaddafi videos. I was always fascinated by Muammar Gaddafi. But like I said, dictators prepare themselves for situations like I went through. Certain individuals, dictators, like let's say in the Congo, Sudan, certain individuals you must go through because you never know when your team is going to turn on.
That's a fact.
It happens to some of the most biggest dictators in the world, kings.
That's a fact.
It's history that your team will turn on.
That's a fact.
So you have to prepare yourself. You have to pray different. You have to bathe different. Because you never know when somebody from your cabinet, politician words, your cabinet, they don't say team or gang, they say our cabinet.
That's a fact. What's up,
Someone from your cabinet is going to turn the weapon on you.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
So you protect yourself. So when times like that occur, you could be like this. Voila. Like magic. Like it never happened. Like when you see them warlords in the Congo and all that, in Sudan and them African countries, you think when they doing them prayers and conjuring up the ancestors and all that, they protecting themselves, man.
That's a fact.
Other warlords and rebels and all that.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Yo, we got to go out, my brother. You got anything you want to finish with?
Yo, man, yeah, I'm about to start that tour. I'm about to post a flyer on my page right now. And shout out, man, to everybody in the industry, man, in the streets, man. Stay safe. Check that trailer out on Info Minds for the Culture we got dropping. I don't know, me and Jack got to come together on the platform and do something, bro.
Yeah. I see you working. I see you working.
Yeah, you know I gotta rebuild though, man. Look, I'm like a dictator in a country rebuilding.
That's what it is. I see you working over there. That's a fact.
You feel me?
Yeah. And I seen also follow Snow Billy on IG. Somebody put Snow Billy IG up in here for me. Follow Snow Billy on IG. Definitely. He got some artists that he's been posting lately that I guess that's down with his label. And a couple of them dudes, I actually listened to a couple of the snippets that was on there, and I was like, yo, this is kind of hot right here. So
yeah, yo. Now I'm showing we is the real new Death Row. Shotty mishandled that. And I'm here to clean up the image and get us back on track.
Okay.
You know, and understand the grind. Understand I gotta clean up what they messed up.
Yeah, okay.
Feel me?
With that being said, well, we're gonna see what happens. Let's see what happens. We're gonna see where you could go. You know, we always here. Whenever you want to call in, talk to me about what.
Yeah, you know I hit you up.
Yeah, you already know what it is. Next week, let's see if we can get a day next week where you can come back to the show. You know what I'm saying? We can talk about what's happening.
You know, you got my number, man. Hit my phone.
All right, that's what it is. Also, I got a couple of events I'm gonna pop up at, and I'll see if you might want to come through. All right.
Let me know. I'll meet you there, bro. Come on.
You already know. All right, later, my brother.
You know that? Oh, I'm like a ghost, man.
That's a fact. Later, my brother.
All right, later.
Shout out to Snow. I don't know what link you're trying to put up. Oh, something I wanted to say, because somebody said that they're not tagging terrorists white terrorists. This is a thing that CNN put up the other day. You see what they said? 73% white right-wing extremists. Other words, white terrorists. Left-wing extremists. In other words, left-wing or people from the left, terrorists, and Islamic extremists, in order Islamic terrorists. So this is what CNN put up the other day. This is what they had on there. So somebody made the comment earlier, but before I could show the picture, Snow calling in. All right, we're gonna wrap this up. Definitely appreciate who was the first call-in we had, Rio, for calling in. Definitely appreciate Rio Martinez for calling in. Definitely appreciate Snow for calling in. Tomorrow we're gonna see who we can have call in. Hopefully we're gonna see if we can get a hold of Corey King. See if we get him to come on tomorrow. Bryce Gang, we're gonna try to get Bryce Gang on tomorrow. We're gonna see what's happening, and hopefully we can talk to. Let's see if we can get also. Hopefully tomorrow. Pardon me. The hell? Why is this shit so hard? Why is it right there? Why am I right there? And hopefully tomorrow we'll also be able to get one of the Bel Air sponsors to get on the phone, talk to us about what they're doing, what's going on with them. Hopefully we can have them at least sometime before the end of the week. Everybody, look, man. All of us, we should be using this Tay K situation, and everybody should be talking to their kids about this Tay K situation. I don't care how gangster you think you are. I don't think how gay. We all want you back on BBN, Bryce. What are you talking about? You ain't going nowhere. I don't care how gangster you think you are. I don't care how tough you think you are. I don't care what part of who you think you are. Everybody needs to talk to their kids about this Tay K situation. Everybody needs to talk to their kids about being around people who aren't going to get you locked up. Everybody needs to be talking to your kids about having some damn common sense about themselves. Everybody needs to talk to their kids about being held responsible for your actions, because that made it worse, the whole running thing that he did. Everybody needs to talk to their kids. Use this Tay K situation as a learning experience. Let this be one of those things that you can talk to your child about, and your child doesn't have to experience it and then go through whatever the negative repercussions would be for doing stupid shit. Let's use this as a learning experience. Talk to your kids about it. Everybody should be talking to their kids about this Tay K thing. Every single person. Let's try to make it so that our kids don't take somebody else's kid's life. I don't want my kid. I don't want to lose my kid because you didn't teach your child to love themselves. And that's what this is about. Because if you love yourself, you're not out there trying to get yourself put in prison. You're not out there trying to get yourself put in jail. You're not out there trying to take other people's lives. If you love yourself, you're trying to do other things. You're trying to further your life, further your ability to do better. That's what you're trying to do. You're not trying to tear other people down, kill other people, destroy other people. When you love yourself, you're thinking about improving yourself for the most part. Anyway, that's all I got on this one. Just please, everybody, talk to their kids about this whole Tay K thing. Please, everybody, talk to their kids about this Tay K thing. We gotta stop this BS sooner or later. Sooner or later, we have to stop, like somebody said, feeding bad behavior. We gotta stop that. We gotta stop encouraging foolishness. Everybody talk to your kids. I mean, look, I just don't want to lose my child because somebody thinks that it's better to teach their kid to go out there and be a savage. And I don't think any of the rest of us should have to lose our child for that purpose. I love y'all. Like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification game. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got on this one. I'm out.